Everyone, and welcome to This Week in Pembroke. I'm Pembroke Town Manager Bill Chenard, and it's a light week this week. However, we've got a couple of exciting events, so want to chat about those. First of all, I want to take this moment to congratulate the Pembroke Indoor Boys Track Team for winning a state championship. First time in 10 years that we've done that. I mean, this is absolutely awesome. Great team effort, wonderful win just 2 days ago. So congratulations to them. If you see any of the members of the indoor track team, say, hey, what a job. So super exciting news. We love it when our high school students win championships. So a couple of reminders. This is school vacation week, cold temperatures. So if you're out and about, make sure you dress in layers, make sure you cover your appendages, wear boots, gloves, mittens are better, but gloves are better than nothing. Avoid any frostbite or anything like that. And if you're a parent with youngsters, make sure that you help them out, make sure that they're wearing layers and mittens, etc. So the snow and ice has made it a bit challenging. There are several slippery spots throughout the town. So if you're out and about walking, take the time to watch out for those slippery spots. If you're walking from behind a snowbank towards the roadway, make sure that you can be seen. Don't dart into a roadway from behind a snowbank. Very difficult for drivers to see you, and drivers pay particular attention to that. So that you're going to have a bunch of youngsters and students out and about this week with them being out of school. So let's be safe. Make sure we don't have any unnecessary accidents. So jumping into some meetings, we have three coming up. The library trustees will be meeting on Wednesday. That's February 19th at 7 p.m. That'll be at the Pembroke Public Library. They're going to talk about several things. They have a pretty long agenda as I looked at it. The select board will also be meeting on Wednesday, the 19th at 7 p.m. That's going to be at Pembroke Town Hall in Veterans Hall. And remember, if you can't get here to see a meeting, you can watch it on PAC TV or the local scene. It's out there. Make sure you take some time to watch it if you can't get into town hall. And then the final meeting I want to talk about is zoning board of appeals, which will be Monday the 24th. Want to shout out to everyone. Make sure you get your annual census in. We've had pretty slow response up to now. We've got almost 4,000 households who haven't responded. It's really important to have those numbers. They can affect all kinds of items, and most importantly, it can affect your how you're listed on the voter list. You can become inactive on the voter list if you don't return your census. It's actually required by state law. So get it in. It's important information. It can affect grants, can affect Chapter 90 roadway and everything else. So we want to make sure that the census numbers are accurate here in Pembroke. So jumping to some high school sports. Boys hockey has a game at Nauset on the Cape on the 19th at 6 p.m. That's going to be played at the Charles Moore Arena in Orleans. Girls hockey is going to be also on the 19th. They're going to be at Norwood at 5 p.m. That's going to be played at the Skating Club of Boston Ice Rink, which is in Norwood also. And then jumping to boys basketball. They're going to be at Cohasset on Friday the 21st. That's a noon game. Obviously, they can do that because of school vacation week. Get out, support the teams. Some of our teams are having terrific seasons, notably, obviously, the indoor boys track and notably the girls hockey. The girls hockey's had a wonderful season so far. So, let's get out there and root them on. Final thing I wanted to talk about is the town budget. I presented the town budget 2 weeks ago. At the select board meeting, we're going to be going through details of that budget. The budget all in for general fund is just over $80 million this year. That's a pretty hefty budget. I want to talk about that. We want to have some transparency in our budgeting. The presentation that I made on the 5th is available at the town's website. Check that out. Also, at the select board meeting on Wednesday night, I'm going to be covering some details on budgeting. We want people to understand how municipal budgets work, how revenue streams work, and certainly how the expense budgets play out. So check that out. Watch us, on the local scene Wednesday or come into the meeting for the budget. Future budget presentations throughout the rest of the winter and spring will be made just about at every select board meeting. So it's important that people understand that and then come to town meeting and vote. We hope that everybody understands the budget and votes for it, but you may see something you don't like that you have an opportunity to vote against. So come out, check it out, understand the budget, and learn everything you can. I'm going to spend an extraordinary amount of time this year going through that because our budget is so tight. So that concludes this week's episode of This Week in Pembroke. I will see everyone again next week. Be safe.